The Texans offense coming in at 0-2, trying to get things going. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 135 yards, and a touchdown.
So, partner, 2 games worth, he's leading the league in rushing, so he's now trending. Is that what they talk about nowadays? You talk about trending? That's what he's doing. He'd like to continue it here in this game.
They'll throw it with Stroud here, first and 10. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 1. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. There's the former Viking, Stephon Diggs. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 40 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And Stroud now to throw. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, 1st and 10. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. The second down throw now from Stroud. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Vikings are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by one score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Stroud working out of the gun. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch it.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Stroud looking to change the play. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line. Now they'll change things around before the snap. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Mekhi Blackman gets in for the tackle. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now they'll change things up. Stroud will throw it. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. So we've reached halftime here in Minnesota with the Vikings on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he stopped immediately there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Stroud. And this is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Out comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Stroud. Emmanuel Ogbah. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Stroud from his own end zone. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off target.
Houston's offense taking over again. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. And they're going to speed things up here. Stroud on third down now. This one taken in by Stover. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And now out comes Houston. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here.
Let's go now. AC Cardinal, AC Cardinal.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Stroud to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Texans. Stephon Diggs. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Texans take the interception. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Now Stroud. And he rifles one incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defense coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on third down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4. So here are the Texans to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And quickly, they get to the line. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. The Texans back out there and ready to go.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And now they're in the hurry-up. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Texans look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He has a chance. They'll start this drive out on the ground. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll work down inside the 45. They're going to hurry back to the line now. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. That one looks like he'll throw here. The left side caught by Diggs. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts